Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC West rivals set to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Shit.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. Good start to this one for him. His first offensive snap picks up 9.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Goose.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now it's 3rd and short.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. First carry now, Deshaun Smith. Got some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Williams from the gun. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. That's good for 7 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Williams to throw on 1st. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. This play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have second and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Back to Smith. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Williams will look to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. On fourth down, it's Williams. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Broncos switch. Come on, come on.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little game, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First carry here for Jordan James. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
They send the tight end in motion left. Second and 10 now. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Moody knocks it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They weren't able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Balls out of the pocket quick. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on 1st down. And I didn't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They just get the play off. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. Back to Seattle after this. Back now for the 2nd quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Smith will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Williams with a quick pass out wide.
Fucking defense.
The Seahawks now lead by 10. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? Let's go.
Richardson now. Peeled in by George Kittle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
George Kittle. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
18 Cardinal.
On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And he doesn't get close to breaking even on this play, Brock. Out of bounds, well behind the line. 2nd and long coming up.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Here's 2nd and 14. He had it for a moment. Defensive play to Jarrett loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
3rd and long for him here.
Why did it?
And there's a man who's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he gets a few on the plays forward.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And this is caught at the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Martinez. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. gives them the first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on, come on. Hit. 70, step or wolf.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Looking to his fullback now. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to put that package in.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson.
He drops the ball. He drops the fucking ball.
Knocks it free. Incomplete.
Anybody else?
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not like the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The 49ers at a deficit. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Now Richardson to throw. He's got it near the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Let's go.
Richardson will do it himself. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
On the 6.
Now, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Pat the 60, Pat the 60.
Richardson back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Mooney knocks it through, and that lowers the deficit to 15.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
In the middle of the field.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Biggest issue.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And that effort yields them about 3 yards there. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Would lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing here just before halftime. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his back complete. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at them and go make a point.
On first down, it's Garindo. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Up to the ground by Nick Eamon-Wari.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
65.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson.
That's my fault.
Defense 2 wants the Seahawks drag him down. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home with a big sack.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Right up the gut. And he drives that foot backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 34. Finds him over the middle. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
To the right side and wheeled in by London. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On play action, here's Williams. Rolling out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Max, red. Jack, green, Jack. Black.
First throw for the backup now. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Has it down close. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Kate, little good news, bad news, right? Bad news, you take a sack. Good news is you do actually have a few more plays in your playbook. Everybody always says, well, you got more room to operate. No, what you have are now more options with that offense. Now you got to avoid taking a sack and get that ball out of your hand.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Smith. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks grow the lead now to 22 points.
49ers 6. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
1st down, 49ers.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now they send their back in motion right. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. Third down coming.
Ready?
Here's Richardson. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Go.
Richardson on 1st and 10. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's beautiful.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the
pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Escapes the pocket. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he just stays out of his own end zone. Oh, Brock, that was close. Out of bounds right near that goal line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Okay, ready?
Definitely got to watch for a safety here, partner. 2nd and long from their 1. Richardson from his own end zone. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Now, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Ready? Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From his own end zone on third and long. Put the body on the line for his team. What a play on third and 13. And this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Buffalo 18. 19, 18.
First down throw here from Richardson. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Running back, motioning right. And this is headed the wrong way. Going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Packers, 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Richardson on third. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Cougar 19.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He connects downfield. He takes it down to the 33. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on fourth down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
70, hot, set,
Play fake, gets Richardson. Taking a shot for the end zone. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within one score in the fourth.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 21. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Williams to throw on 1st. This is complete to Waller. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Vegas, Vegas!
Working inside the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
2nd and 10 now. Williams finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
9-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Number 84. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks leading by 7. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. There's a give, left side. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Pick up a 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Smith. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a 1-yard pickup there. Now a call to make on 4th and goal from the 1.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Back to throw. And that is the catch that can end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
The score is Seahawks 34, 49ers 21. Michael Dixon.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
70 Lions, 18, 5 years. Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. They're going to pass it here. To the right side and wheeled in by London. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
It's a gain of 23
They strike for 23 yards.
That's good.
And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Williams on the play action. Another one here to London. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27.
Off the play fake, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Drake
He made
London.
taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It was Johnny on the spot.
To the left, he's got a wheel. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the red zone now. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. He's at midfield. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Well, the good news is it's not going to count as a pick on the stat sheet, but 2 points left on the table thanks to that INT.
It sure looked there for a second, didn't it, Kate? Like the points may have been going on the other side of the board.
Sure did.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those moments we don't see a lot, right? Interception, run back on a 2-point play. It just shows you the wherewithal of this team, the coaching, and then the players' IQ, the acumen to go out there and execute with all they had after that interception.
Let's go now. Nike.
On first down, it's Richardson. And he's going to slide to a halt. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Now Richardson to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions.
Jake Moody for the
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Buying some time right. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Shut the fuck up.